Trust me. Second order of business. Diddy. Take that, take that. They got you. Or maybe, you know, you got yourself, you know. Been going through a lot, man. All in the news, all in the headlines. So, of course, I had to, you know, touch on this a little bit. Diddy is being sued by Cassie. Well, it's already done and everything. And she sued him for sexual assault and sexual trafficking. And it's a big thing with trafficking, but it's pretty much state lines. You know, the crime you done, you took it across state lines, so that would be, you know, trafficking. So she sued him. Now that was a big deal, but that wasn't the big thing. The big thing was she sued him, and then 24 hours later, Diddy settled. 24 hours. I don't think nobody has seen a settlement come that fast. So, without a shadow of a doubt, you know, you was guilty of something. You settled that fast. Had to be. My opinion. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying. Okay. Now, we all know Cassie, you know, she's been like his Young Miami before Young Miami, you know, but she's like been there, you know, she been, you know, fucking with Diddy, you know, for a while. Moved on, got a husband, some kids, yada yada. And it was some talks about her new husband needed some money, so that's why she did this, but I don't even think that's relevant. You know, what took place took place, so that's that on that. Alright, so now you're probably wondering, well, a lot of people were wondering, like, damn, like, you just out the blue, you know, like, why now? Why at this moment? You know, why? So, rape has or sexual assault has a statute of limitation. You know, it's not like murder or what else doesn't have a statute of limitation? Probably molestation, child molestation or some shit. Probably don't got a statute of limitation. But I know for sure murder. So sexual assault has a statute of limitation, but there is a such thing called the Survivors Act, and based only in New York, as far as I'm concerned, as of now. And that's how she was able to pass the statute of limitation, and also others. But for those of y'all that don't know, let me tell you what the Survivors Act is. Alright, so we go to Google, we type in what is the Survivors Act, and right here it says Adult Survivors Act. The Adult Survivors Act is New York state legislation enacted in May 2022. So this was brought up last year, put in place, which amends state law to allow alleged victims of sexual offenses for which the statute of limitations has lapsed to file civil suits for a 1-year period from November 24th, 2022 to November 24th, 2023. Alright, so you had that year. Of course, now we're past November 24th, but this was around the time when Cassie put this in play. You know, cause I'm pretty sure her and her lawyers knew that this was finna take place, so we need to take advantage fast, real fast. And that in which they did. And also it was a lot more, you know, cases in New York that was filed under the Survivors Act right before the deadline. You know, right before that November 24th, 2023. And here are some of the names, you know. Jimmy Iovine, Interscope president, sued by same lawyer that represented Cassie. Alright. Cuba Gooding Jr., Harve Pierre, Bad Boy president, Jamie Foxx, Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses, Bill Cosby again. Wow. Terry Richardson. Don't really know who that is, but it says photographer or photography next to it, so I'm guessing he was sued by a photographer, or you know, he was either sued by a photographer or he's a photographer himself. All right, Marcellus Wiley. Wow, that's a big surprise. Defensive end. Also a sports analyst as well. And New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Wow. The fucking mayor. So, along with Diddy, those names have been accused of sexual assault as well under the Survivors Act. Now, just going back 2-3 years per se, it's been a lot of coming out of the woodworks of people being sexually assaulted. First you have the Me Too movement, you know, Bill Cosby is one of them. R. Kelly is another. Harvey Weinstein is another. So the last couple years, you know, there's been some, you know, coming out parties. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? But this Survivors Act is strictly for New York. So, those names I just named, they all, you know, in New York. You know, so now that's real big. You know, Diddy has been going through a whole lot. First, his businesses are failing, or they dropped him. Ciroc, De Leon, or the liquor, they got rid of him, or dropped him, or something happened. He don't got that no more. He gave back the publishing to all the bad boy artists. I did a show Speaks on that about a month or two ago, detailing a lot of that. And I said specifically in that video, you can go back and watch, I said that was a cover-up. That was PR. That was, you know, a cleanup job. You know, that was to save face. You know, those artists had to sign a NDA, non-disclosure agreement, and they can't say nothing about Bad Boy, Diddy, nothing. So it costed him, but he made a move to save face, or at least not have it be too big. You know, not let it get too much, because those artists could have said a bunch of shit, I'm pretty sure. You know, not just Cassie. You know, so and being that he's in the public eye and having trouble, you know, they would have definitely came out and said something. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. But it seemed like Diddy kind of seen this coming. Some of his moves have been questionable, like damn, Diddy don't do that, or we haven't seen that. You know, all this love shit, all this nice shit, you know, like giving back the publishing, man. This man is a fucking terrorist. Like the stories and the shit that you will hear about this man, what he do, blackballing, making calls to get you fired, all type of shit. Like giving back publishing, that on the line with the pattern of Diddy that he's shown to be. You know what I'm saying? That don't align. This love, oh love, just want to spread love? Nah, nigga. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah. So that's out of the ordinary. This love shit. Let me see, what else? Keefe D gets locked up for the Tupac shit. But everybody know and everybody says Diddy was the one that set him up. Diddy didn't take the shot, of course. Didn't actually do the shooting. But he set that up. He made that happen. He made the play on that. And what else? Kim Porter. Oh my God. Kim Porter. Everybody knows that, you know, you pretty much set up your children's mother to be killed because she was finna expose you in her book. And which I'm gonna get into that later. But staying where I'm at, moving forward. All that shit that you've been accused of, people have allegedly accused you of, quote unquote. For a long time, you were the golden child. You were the golden boy. You are Clive Davis's man. And, you know, I'm pretty sure the power that you have or you got, like, you know, they protected you. You know, they swept shit under the rug, make sure, you know, you didn't get fucked up and whatnot and yada yada. But now it seems like they're not protecting you now. You know, something has happened to where they like, okay, now it's your time to get fucked, Diddy. You know, so I don't know if it's he tried to sue the liquor companies that made him rich, gave him his riches. He tried to sue them once they dropped him or whatever happened. So that's a strike right there. Those Zionist Jews, the elites, Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, they don't like that. They didn't like that. I'm pretty sure. Quite sure. Alright? You tried to buy Disney. Diddy? You. Don't know if you ever heard of Bill Cosby, but soon as Bill Cosby tried to buy NBC, sexual assault allegations and went to jail. Nigga. Jay-Z tried to tell you, Diddy, it don't matter, you still a nigga. It don't matter if you working for them. It don't matter if they protect you. It don't matter if they, you know, gave you your riches. You know, it don't matter. You still a nigga. Nigga. And it look like that's how they treating you. Or that's how, you know, that's what's going on. He did something, you know, to somebody, and now they kind of making him pay for it. He getting spanked, you know. Don't know the outcome of this shit. Don't know if, you know, this is a man worth a billy, you know, from what he said. A bill, you know, a little over a bill. So, you know, a settlement being dropped, being sued, being dropped from all your contracts and shit. Your entrepreneurship ventures, You know, that can put giving back to publishing. You know, that was our money coming in, and now it's not. Now, we don't know what you got liquid. We don't know what you got in assets, yada yada, you know, investments, you know. But I can tell you those are some losses. Those are some big